Hey, what's up guys? I am back with another video. Hope everyone is doing well. This is going to be a general reading for Leo. How you doing, Leo? So Leo, it's been a while. I just haven't had time to really focus on this. So I'm going to apologize in advance if my sound is messed up because I haven't had a chance to really mess with it. I mess with it a little bit and I don't even know how I sound. So I apologize, Leo. Okay, I'll try to get it together, eventually. But if you're new, welcome to Casual Tarot. If you're not, welcome back. And just remember, Leo, it's a big world, so it is general, and this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Leo. Now, Leo, what are you itching to do? I feel like some of you are like, I gotta do something. It's weird because I feel like you learned something. First of all, I feel like you learned a lot of things, but it's something big that just got you going. It just lit your fire. You're just like, I gotta do something. Nothing's stopping you, I feel like some of you, this may even be connected to like teaching, because I feel like some of you should be teaching something. I feel like you're a leader. You should be teaching. You should be spreading your knowledge, your experiences, and maybe that's what you're itching to do, or maybe it's something else. I don't know. I know whatever it is, just do it, because it's gonna bug you. It's gonna bug you. I do feel like some of you have gained a lot of clarity, which is weird. It's similar to Cancer that I just did. I feel like there's something you learned that was big, and it opened your eyes. Okay, I definitely feel like some of you have been enlightened. You see the world differently. You see people differently. You see people from the past differently. You see yourself differently. And it's a really good thing, because it's almost like you, I don't know, like you took off some glasses or something, and you're like seeing everything. I don't know who watched Twilight or whatever, but that's what's popping into my head. You know how Bella wakes up and she can sense everything. That's how I feel like you are, as far as this earth, your life. Like you're sensing so many other things that you never sensed before, and it's just made your eyes so wide open. It's actually really beautiful, but it's like you're itching to do something. Just do it, okay? Maybe that's being part of something bigger, okay? But maybe it's teaching, like I said, because I don't know, I keep feeling teaching. But I'm talking about like the masses. So I don't feel like, maybe for some of you it's, education, like school or something, but I feel like it's bigger than that, like universities and stadiums. Maybe it's online, I just feel like it's bigger. That's what I'm picking up so far, Leo. Leo, yeah, you're being very creative. Very motherly. And what I mean by that, just, a support system, a nurturer. Someone who really wants to, like, help others, protect others. Be a protector. You know what I'm saying? An example, too. I got that from Cancer, too. Like, I feel like they were being an example to other people, so maybe a Cancer, maybe not, I don't know. Knight of Wands in reverse. You're calmer too. You're itching to do something, but you're calmer. Everything takes time. You need to practice patience, okay? And not everything is going to happen all at once, Leo, okay? You still have things that you need to heal from, but really look at how far you have come. Look again, Leo, okay? Because you are at a totally different place, okay? And I think when you see that, and you have seen it, because like I said, some of you go over your life a lot. You've seen it, but it's like you need to be reminded, Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, things have slowed down, but don't get too relaxed, because I feel like they're gonna pick right back up. maybe that's why you're itching to do something. Maybe it's more than one thing. Maybe there's some things that you want to happen more quickly than they are. Okay. Don't be upset about that. Sometimes it's better that things take time, because then something great comes out of it. You know what I'm saying? Look how long it takes a diamond to develop. You know what I'm saying? It takes a long time, right? Sometimes the most precious gifts take a long time, and I feel like it's more of a process than it being something that like, I don't really feel like it's obstacles. It's just how long it takes. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? And you do have a lot to offer. Okay, maybe focus on things that you can do at the moment, instead of things that you just want to make happen now, that just, it's not possible, because it just takes time. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for my grandson if you hear him. Okay. Kids will be kids, and keep your head up. I think when things go a little left, you get like really now my dog wants to act up. I don't want to, well, you go very inward, okay, and you kind of forget, like I said, kind of how far you've come. Remember that, okay? Even if you have to, I don't know, take some time for yourself to kind of go over all your accomplishments, whatever it takes, okay? There may be a slowdown in some of the things that you want to do now, but it's going to pick up, and it's going to pick up in a positive way, because you've been through a lot recently. And it was almost like one thing after another, and things have slowed down, but it's almost like you're waiting, like, what's the next thing that's going to come? The next thing is going to be a beautiful thing, okay? It's not always going to be a challenge. I feel like you feel like when, you know, it's always a challenge, you know, and they're not even big challenges is what I'm sensing. It's just that it's tiring, it's exhausting. So it could be everyday stuff, it could be at your job, it could be at home, whatever it is, you know. I feel like the major things that you have been through have ended, and you have come out so different, you know what I'm saying? So elevated from those experiences. And the things that you have taught yourself, okay? Because I also feel that, like, you taught yourself stuff. And maybe that's what you need to teach other people. Yeah, see, the burden is over. Remember that. Even though there are times where it seems like, oh, now I got to deal with another thing. You know, just make sure you're dealing with your stuff. Because I feel like a lot of these wands weren't even yours to begin with. Okay, you were carrying a lot of stuff that partly was connected to other people, and then partly it was just seriously other people. Like, it just, like, it was delivered to you. Like, it wasn't even your shit, you know what I'm saying? But it involved you. Like, they pulled you in or something, you know, for some reason it ended up on your lap for some things, okay? But that has ended, you know, and you feel better, you do, but you have days where, like I said, you kind of like, you know, kind of question, like, oh, why did I have to go through this, you know? The world, see, that completion, that aha moment. Okay, that place where you now see the bigger picture. You see the trials as they were, their experiences, what they've done to you, that has brought you to this place, okay? Some were difficult, some were unnecessary. And what I mean by unnecessary, I'm going to go back to those wands that were, it just wasn't yours, but it was brought to you, is how I'm sensing it. I guess your environment, the people around you contribute a lot. But even things that you've done and how you handle things, you also see, okay? And that's the best thing about it, because not everyone can say that they've learned from their own mistakes or their own decisions, because sometimes they're not total mistakes. It could just be like, you know what, maybe I should have did it a different way. Not that it's wrong, but maybe it would have been an easier route, you know what I'm saying? Taking the scenic route, you know, instead of the freaking highway, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just mistakes, it's just you see I guess, a different way of handling things, but also just getting things done. Like maybe something was was very stressful, but now the person who you are now can handle that same situation with ease because you've learned. You know what I'm saying? Not everyone really gets that when they go through things. You know what I'm saying? So, as I said earlier, I feel like you've been enlightened, but you also just really did a lot of soul searching. Okay? And it's not just soul searching, because again, I'm going back to the teaching thing, because I feel like you have something to give the world, the masses. Okay? You learn something. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like a lot of people would benefit from it. So don't hesitate, you know. Maybe that's something you're thinking about, and that's not what you're itching about. Okay? Because I don't know, I have a feeling that itch is more of you already have something in motion, but it's just like, hurry up, you know what I'm saying? Let me get one more. Yeah, it takes time. See, be patient. Be patient. 7 of Pentacles. It takes time to grow, Leo. Okay, don't stare at it. Go do something else, okay? Go do something else. Don't stare at the clock, okay? Watching the seed you plant grow, because it will take a while, okay, but it will turn into something great, and it will blossom. Look at her getting those grapes, okay? So again, I just feel like you just need to be patient. Yeah, a lot of the stuff probably is connected to family, because I just feel like you get very emotional, like you're healing from a lot, things from the past, things from your recent past, things presently, and I do feel like it's definitely connected to family. I feel like it was your environment, be it a year ago, 20 years ago, presently, all of the above. You're having a little hard time with that, but you're doing something right, because I do feel like you feel better than you did maybe, I would say maybe 2 years ago. It's still something that is challenging, but I do feel like you're doing what you need to do to get through it. It just takes time, Leo, okay? And that other thing also takes time, okay? Whatever that is to you, whatever you're working on or want to do, maybe it's business related. I feel like some of you, maybe this is something different, but I feel like some of you like put money into something, and I don't know, I feel like you feel like you're gonna lose it, but I also feel like it could be a situation where you set off to do something and you were turned down about something, but I would have to say it's like maybe one part of something, because I feel like you can still do it. It's weird. So maybe there's a loophole, or maybe you didn't have everything you need at that time for the decision to go your way, but now, you know, you're gathering what you need to make it go your way. I just feel like there's some kind of way to do it. There's some loophole or something like that. But I think some of you might have got a decision recently that did not go your way. You might have been counting on it too. Like you really thought it was going to go your way, and it didn't. But I don't know. I just feel like it's fixable. There's something fixable. Now, I am sensing something else from this though. Leo, don't let people use you, okay? And I'm not saying that, you know, you're a sucker or anything, but I kind of feel like people convince you of things that, you know, you're questioning, and you're like, I don't think that's a good idea. What am I getting out of it? You know, it's not even. I feel like some people are taking, and what I mean by that, it could be money, it could be energy, time, okay? resources. I just feel like there's like an imbalance there. Like there are people taking and not giving, okay? And I hate to say it, but I feel like some of you are letting it happen because you're aware of it. Stop doing that. Maybe that's the family thing and people close to you. I don't know, but stop doing it, okay? And the thing is, I'm not telling you something you don't know. You already know. It's not healthy, okay? You can't let people suck you dry, okay? Like I said, it doesn't even have to be money. It could be energy, you know what I'm saying? Time is freaking valuable, you know what I'm saying? So be careful with that because you know exactly what I'm talking about. I feel that very strongly, okay? But that is your message, Leo. I hope it helps in some way, and good luck. And you know, hopefully in the near future I'll get a little bit more time to come on the way I want to. But again, I apologize for my sound because I haven't been able to really mess with it. All right, but good luck, Leo.